I just realized that entire time that I was just talking, that first maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes of the stream, I was muted. So I apologize for that. I hope that the audio for the stream right now is good. I know that the last stream, the audio it was weird because I had somebody watching it and they told me it was fine. But when I went back to watch the VOD, it was super quiet. So from the recommendations of a good friend of mine, I bumped up the audio all the way. So we'll watch it over after everything ends. I'll watch it and I'll try to tweak it. So hopefully for the next stream, the audio is perfect. The problem is I use the same software for my streams that I do to record videos. So it can be a little difficult, but hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. If you are watching this as the uploaded version of this stream, welcome back to part 2 of our first ever channel, Nuzlocke. Now, if you don't know what a Nuzlocke is and you didn't watch the first episode, again, I don't really blame you because for one, it was the first stream, so it was kind of boring. For the second part, the audio was super messed up in that first stream. So again, I really apologize, but it's okay. We're going to try to make this one better. If you missed the first part, this is the first ever Nuzlocke that I have ever done in my life. I've never attempted one on an older channel. I've never attempted one just by myself. This is the first Nuzlocke ever for me. So bear with me here. I'm going to make mistakes. If you don't know what a Pokemon Nuzlocke is, essentially, it is a way to play Pokemon at a harder difficulty. You basically lock yourself out of certain things. So for this Nuzlocke, we're going with the base rules. Every route is a encounter. You cannot capture a second Pokemon in the same route. That applies for the wild area in this game as well. I'm locking myself to one encounter per major portion of the wild area. Number 2, I am locking myself out of using healing items in battle. We're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna see. This game is, from my memory, fairly easy, so I shouldn't have to tweak that. Number 3, and probably the most infamous, if a Pokemon dies, it's gone. You cannot use the same Pokemon again. If you run into a similar Pokemon, or let's say I catch a Caterpie on one route and then the next route my encounter's a Metapod. To assist myself, I'm going to be working around Dupe's Claws, which, if you don't know, Dupe's Claws is you cannot capture the same species of Pokemon. So even if I have let's say my starter dies and I run into another Scorbunny or a Raboot, I cannot use that because I already used it previously. I hope that makes sense. I'm kind of trying to get through this as fast as I can here so we can get started with the stream. But with my messy hair aside, if you missed the last part, we essentially made our way through about the first hour of the game. Now, I also apologize because the lighting for this is going to be very jerry-rigged. Hold on. Isn't this fun? Okay, hopefully that's not that bright anymore, but this first screen is going to be bright. So, oh, I just moved it. See, look at that. Tech difficulties already. So hopefully that makes it better. So, in the last part, we started off our team strong with Roger the Rabbit. So, essentially, Scorbunny was our starter here. Had no reason for picking him other than I like fire-type starters, and he is the strongest member of the team. Then we have Waffles the Wooloo, who was the first encounter that we made, and I infamously said right before I walked into Route 1 that I did not want Wooloo. It was the one Pokemon in the route I did not want, and I got it. So right now, Waffles is kind of carrying the team, though, not gonna lie. And then we got Kenny, and I named him Kenny because I figured he was going to die, and he got very close to dying in the first battle that he had with the team. And if you don't know, Kenny is my favorite South Park character. Hence the, let me see if you guys can, I don't know if you guys can see my South Park figures right here. I have Kenny, and then you can see my Cartman pop up, or pop figure, but I do have the Finger Bang Kenny pop figure, one of my favorite pop figures. So he is watching over us. So hopefully Kenny is with us for a long time, but I guess we will see. So in this stream, it's going to be a quick one. I just wanted to do something to try to get more progress done because I haven't streamed in a couple days. I haven't streamed since the Game Awards, and since then we've had a lot of people join the channel, about 200 subscribers I think in the last couple days. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're watching this as a post live, this is literally the second stream I have ever done. So please, if you want to leave advice, if you want to call me an idiot like most of my subs do, go for it. I'm here for it. So we had just, I think, spent the night here at this random old woman's house. So we're gonna leave because that's what you should do in these situations. You should get the fuck out as fast as possible. So we are going to be making our way back to the main city, but I think we actually have a battle here. I think we have to battle our rival, and I don't think Kenny is going to be much use to us. Or did I already battle him? Oh, you know what? I think I ended the stream last time with battling him. Okay, so now he's just yapping about the auras that Pokemon have. I don't read any of this text, by the way, because I mean this game is made for toddlers, so they write it that way. But another thing that I'm going to try to do to make this harder on myself, if in this game there's a new mechanic where there are wild Pokemon that have this glowing aura to them, if I just happen by accident to run into one of them, I cannot catch it, like as my encounter. And in the last stream, I made it kind of a semi-rule that if I'm trying to get an encounter on a new route, I am not using the overworld spawns. So again, trying to make this game as hard as I can. Now in the last stream, I mentioned this little lake right here because I was stupid and I thought, hold on, it's pulling up. I thought that this pond was not Route 2. So I stupidly said for about an hour and a half that we would be ending the stream with potentially 4 encounters. And as you can tell, that is not the case at all. So we are going to head out of here. I just thought that was funny context to why I'm an idiot. I battled all of these losers, and we're going to leave. If I remember correctly, I think we're pretty much on par with the rival. I don't think that we are under-leveled by any way, shape, or form. So we are just going to run past all these little static encounters. Don't really care. Oh, see, I would have loved to have a Galarian Zigzagoon on the team because Obstagoon is just so good, so strong. But of course, I got Kenny, and we love Kenny. Kenny is going to be our MVP. So I'm just gonna head out of here. One of the major things that I mentioned in the last stream, I swear, these early games, man, they just stop you for everything. You have to be stopped constantly. Look, he's waving at me from the train station. Wow. I wanted to come here because I don't like the default fits in this game. Maybe it's the American in me. You know, this is just not speaking to me at the same level as most things. So, God, these starting fits are so... Oh, these options are awful. Okay. Anything? Can I do some black socks? Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's as much as I can adjust it. We're gonna go with this. Oh, wait, or was that what I already owned? That might have been what I already owned. Hold on. As you can tell, I definitely... It was what I already owned. I'm so stupid. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Do I want to ramp the Camp Curry t-shirt? Maybe not. We might just stick with the red and get a hoodie instead. Do they have a purple? I don't know if that's really purple. I don't know. Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting a... Sorry, I'm getting a error message thing talking about my bitrate being too low. So let me see if that is actually the case. It doesn't seem like it. Okay, we're gonna try that now. So hopefully the stream is fine. I mean, it looks to be fine. Hold on. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I've had this setting on the wrong one because I originally was planning to stream on Twitch. Huh, look at that. Okay, so that should be fine now. Let me get rid of it. Okay, it says the connection is good. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back to what we were doing. So this does not look like a purple to me. If you don't know, purple is one of my favorite colors, hence the channel decorations, and it's mostly because of trunks. So we are going to just rock with the purple regardless. And is there any other? No, let's see. I only have loafers. Okay, not the play here, in my opinion. We're just gonna keep this as is. And I'm probably gonna take the hat off once we can get a haircut, because our dude, like that little queef in the front is just not the vibe. So we're gonna head out of here. Okay. So do I need to heal? I don't believe I do. Okay. So we're gonna get out of here. Now, part of what I mentioned in the last stream as well was that I have all of the DLC for this game pre-installed. And the DLC for this game, since it was really the first time Pokemon did DLC, it's very weird. So the first one I can actually access right now, like right away, and immediately get into a battle. The second one I can't really play until I beat the game. So I don't know if I want to count the DLC towards the final completion of the lock. Maybe we'll revisit that later, but for now I think, especially because I don't want to use legendaries on this playthrough, because the entire point of a Nuzlocke is to make it hard. Now if this was a randomizer, that would be completely different, but it's not. So I'm thinking we're just gonna skip it. I don't think it's gonna make us go to it. It shouldn't, hopefully. But like, why does every character in this game look like they're fucking 12, by the way? Like, even the parent models. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go. So we're going to the wild area first. So there is a free gift encounter that we are going to get, because I'm gonna get all the help I can as much as possible. Technically I could get 2 here, but I'm only gonna keep 1 of them. So this is what I mean. I said this in the last stream, is that I really like the art style of Sword and Shield. I think it works really well. I do really like the art style of Scarlet and Violet too, but I think that, I don't know, something about the art style for Sword and Shield just works for me. I think it's because it looks kind of the best of both worlds. Like, it looks a little more realistic, but it also looks a lot more attuned to what the anime would look like, if that makes sense. We're gonna pretend like that and just fucking spill all over me. Wow. I just made a fucking mess all over the place. Sparkling water. It's good for you. Okay, let's go on. I'm trying to not drink soda as much, because I have what I call an addiction. And then the other thing too, I'm just a yapster today. I keep looking at this screen because the way I have my monitor set up is I have my main monitor right here, my webcam's on this side because of the backdrop, and then my gameplay monitor's over here. Now I'm thinking of kind of flipping it over to this side, but that's going to be a lot of effort that I really just don't have in me sometimes. So these two people right here, if you don't know, they give you 2 encounters based on save data. Now, there are 4 some Switch games that I actually was going to play on the channel, but I just couldn't really figure out how the setup would work. So you can actually get 2 Pokemon here. You can get a Gigantamax Pikachu or a Gigantamax Eevee. Now, I'm going to go with Pikachu because I chose Scorbunny. This is the most I've ever planned for something, by the way. This is as far as my planning goes. So we're going to get Sparky, the Pikachu, even though Sparky's a female. That's okay. We accept everybody on this channel here. So we have Sparky, the level 10 Pikachu, who can Gigantamax. Now, Sparky is solely here for the second gym because I really did not think it through when picking Scorbunny here, or Roger, I should say. I love Roger. Roger's the GOAT, but Roger doesn't do very good against rock or water types. Neither does Sparky. So really, we need a grass type. Getting a grass type in the next encounter would be clutch. But I've also kind of restricted myself from looking at encounters, like based on route. So this will be very fun. This will be a fun little trip here. So we're just going to head out. We're making our way to Motostoke. I was going to see if I could try to make it to the first gym today, and then we'll pick up the next stream in the city of the first gym. I know that it'll be interesting trying to get there, because I do know there's probably one battle that will give me difficulty, but hey, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, so we're finally in my favorite part of these games, the wild area. So really quick, just because I have terrible experience with save data. Okay, now this is also going to be interesting because I said in the last stream that I don't really want to grind, and that is still the case. I'm not planning on leveling up my Pokemon super high. This isn't a trying to catch every single Pokemon before each gym video or stream or whatever. I am solely just trying to beat the game without as many casualties as possible. So I didn't even go to the PC in the last stream because I'm not going to jinx myself and make a box called Death, because then everything will die. Everything I've built, all of it. So we're just gonna see what the wild area has in store for us. So now, probably my favorite change in any Pokemon game ever, I can access the box from anywhere. So if somebody dies, if I feel like we need to swap members out for others just because of gyms or to get levels or something, we'll see. Now, who knows? I might have to do a stream where I'm just grinding and trying to level up my team, because maybe I'll be super under-leveled. I can see that happening probably very easily. So, okay. So you see this spawn right here? I forget the term for it, but this is one of those Pokemon that's just a lot stronger than the others. So I'm not going to let myself encounter those. Now, if I remember correctly, I think this whole portion of here is considered rolling fields. Okay, so I'm in rolling fields. So technically, if I wanted to be annoying, we could have 1, 2, 4 encounters, I think. Honestly, we could go all the way down here if we really wanted to, but I'm a little scared of doing that. And I don't really have the bike, so it's going to take a while. So don't worry, I'm not using this as an encounter because I don't really want to. So it's a normal flying type. We're just gonna get out of there, and we're gonna move on. We're not gonna encounter any of these little shits over here. I don't want a combi. I don't want anything. I don't want any of these. What I do want is to check out some of these dens, because for all I know, I might hit a den that has a grass type that I really want. So, okay, now we just have to hope that we don't run into any ground encounters, anything hidden, because that would not be very fun. There was a weird cry there, and I don't know. I did not recognize it, but that's okay. Do not want a cutie fly. That sounds like a very annoying Pokemon to have on your team in a Nuzlocke. Don't want any of these. Okay, don't want Bonsly. Okay. So, we're going to make our way over to some more Dynamax raid dens. Just to see if there's anything fun. Okay, so that one over there looks like it could be fun. So that will be our encounter for... I'll do the den, just so that way we do one. It'll be our encounter for the East Lake Axwell. Okay. Cool, and then when I get the bike, I can come back and get more encounters. See, I have a love-hate relationship with this game because, for one, I don't really remember too much of it. But from what I do remember is it feels like the entire story is kind of centralized around the wild area, which is fine because it's like the big new feature, right? So everybody wants to kind of be around it. But I remember it being like very annoying. I remember it's not being the best or the most fun. So we're gonna make our way around here. We're gonna ignore all these rock types because the last thing I need is another Pokemon weak to water. Oh, I do kind of really want a Pangoro, but that's okay. I just like Pangoro. Pancham's so fucking cute, bro. Okay, so we're actually gonna dodge all of these. Every single one of these. Goodbye. Don't care. Not my problem. Okay, we're gonna really hope we don't run into any ground encounters as we make our way the long way around here. I do want to see what's in this. Avoid, 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 avoid. We're going to ignore you. If I could find a Stuffle, that would be amazing. I would love to have a Beware on the team. Okay, so see, this one's intriguing because, okay, so this is the second one. We might be doing this, depending on what we get. We might be coming back and getting a Badoo for the team because I will need it for sure. I will definitely need it. Okay, fancy apple. Okay, an Applin would be sick too if I could get an Applin at some point, but I doubt that will happen. Little items. Okay. Oh. Do I want to change my own rule? Because I would love to have a Noivern. Oh. What's in the grass right here? Oh, that's Voltix. I don't want that. Okay. I was gonna say, maybe I should allow myself to do the static, like, overworld encounters, because I think I'm kind of just super nerfing myself by not letting myself really pick, but it's fine. It's okay. We're gonna stick to how we set the Nuzlocke rules, because if we just go willy-nilly changing it, that's not gonna be a very good precedent. Not a very good precedent at all. Okay. Okay, so now that we're in the east... Oh, I really want the Stuffle, man. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's just such a good little boy. Look at him follow me. Look at that, man. He's so cute. Ugh, I hate myself. Okay, it's fine. We're going to ignore him for now. Sorry, dude. You're going to be homeless. And we're going to just see what our encounter is going to be. And we're not doing that. No, I'm going to break my own rule. Sorry, chat, but we're just going to have an overworld encounter. I did say that I can adjust the rules at any time, and that's what we're doing. So we need to not have Waffles in here at all. Waffles is going to get fucking destroyed by this thing. Not the plan. Okay. Oh, I forgot that did not look very good. Okay. I forgot that Pikachu says his name in these games still, and it's fucking really gross. I don't like it at all. Oh, this Stuffle is like gonna sweep my team. He is going to sweep. This might be where Sparky loses her life already, to be honest. We're just gonna keep double teaming. There's no way that you're gonna hit a payback and kill me because you're paralyzed and I've hit double team for a third time. There's no way. You're just not gonna do it. You're just gonna sit there and you're gonna be confused and you're just gonna let me whittle you down. I did not know that he had brutal swing. Okay, it's fine. We're cool. We're good. We're gonna be fine here, chat. It's gonna be fine. Roger's gonna come in, and Roger's gonna take care of this for us. That's it. Oh. Do I just say fuck it and start throwing Pokeballs at it? I think maybe that's the play, because this fucking stuff already took out Sparky. Thank God. Okay, Sparky was with us there. Man, we already had our first death. Oh no, this is gonna be awful. Oh, I'm second guessing this really hard. Okay. So okay. There's only one name that I think fits. Fits this little guy here. His name's gonna be Pooh, for Winnie the Pooh. What do you think it was? You're sick. Okay, so we got our... Oh, man. We got our encounter here. We have Pooh, the Stuffle, in place. Then Sparky. Sparky bit the dust a little too soon. But that's okay. So, wow. Pooh actually has some really high attack. So he's super weak to fire moves. So we have to remember that until he evolves if his ability changes. So we have Payback, Brutal Swing, Baby, Doll, Eyes, and Lair. Okay, so pretty good moveset. Let me see. Is it going to let me name the box of this? Oh, it is. Okay. So just in case, we're going to go back an extra one because we are not even 2 episodes deep and we have our first death of the playthrough already. So that's fun. So Sparky, you were a good buddy. You were with us for all of 15 minutes. You were the most planned encounter that I could have gotten at this stage of the game. And you will be missed. Without your bravery with Thundershock, or you didn't even have a fucking Thunder type move, with Thunder Wave, we would not have Pooh the Stuffle. So, we know that Pooh is now a valiant member of the team, even though he was your murderer. He will prevail, and we will do this all for you. Okay. I'm going to be doing that every single time a fucking Pokemon dies on this playthrough. I do not care. Okay, so let's just leave. Let's just get out of here before anything. And if you are joining us here live, welcome to the second ever stream on the channel. I'm going to just keep reiterating this throughout this. This is the second episode. The first episode's audio was majorly scuffed, so I don't really suggest that you go watch that whole stream back. It's about an hour and a half. We are trying to slowly make progress. This is the first Nuzlocke I've ever done. So, welcome to the channel. But you came in right as I was giving my eulogy to Sparky, our first member who has perished for definitely nothing that was my fault. I've taken no accountability. You know, Sparky had signed the NDAs, knew what she was getting herself into. Okay, so we made it to Motostoke. There's no gym battle here, so we still have a ways to go. Because this game is fucking really slow and handholdy for the first like hour and a half. But it's okay. Okay, I already had a death. Oh, I have a chatter. Love is awesome. It's going good, man. How are you doing? It's going pretty good. It's going better for me than it is for my first fucking casualty, but that's fine. How's it going for yourself? Oh, I don't care about any of this. I wish I could skip this. Been a normal week. I feel that. I feel that. I mean, it's... I guess it is Sunday, so it is kind of like the end of the week. But for me, it was kind of... Yesterday was kind of my Monday, so... But I get it. It's crazy that somebody at work mentioned this to me today, that we have a week and a half left of 2024, which is... I don't think that's true. First of all, I think we have like 2 weeks, but I think it's crazy that it's almost 2025 already. That's wild. It's insane. Okay, so we are. Let's see here. Okay, so it seems like we're a little underleveled because Pooh is our strongest member, and I literally just caught him. So hopefully it was just the wild area. I don't think I have to battle anyone soon. We should be okay. Yeah, I feel that. I think that anything after September, I feel like, has just flown for me. I feel like the last month I really remember is August, and then after August it's just been a blur. But you know, they say that's just how it is as time goes by, but I never really believed it, I think, until this year, honestly. Okay, so I don't think there's... So I can't go over there. Is there a fishing spot over here? There is... No, but there's an item. Okay. That's good. I really thought I'd be able to go over that direction, because I thought there was a low-key a chance for an encounter. That's okay. We can do something a lot more important than advancing in the story or avenging our fallen brethren. We can get our haircut, and I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. $4,000. Inflation's hitting the fucking Pokemon world, too. Goddamn. 4,000? Whatever. Okay. No, there's not really a haircut that kind of looks like Trunks, because that's what I'm going for here. No. There's really not. I mean, maybe this could work. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like the long hair. I'm trying to think, when he had his bob cut, right? When his hair was down to his chin and it was super long, I feel like this is the closest to that. But maybe I'll just go do the DLC so I can get the haircut. But there's a fishing spot near the fountain. Okay, I'll go back. We'll go back and we're gonna try it. I think that that's the one I was thinking of. I think I have to go do like the little trainer league introduction cutscene first, where they bring out all of the gym leaders. I think I have to do that first, but I'll go back and I'll try it again. Platinum blonde. Is there like a blue one? Because I know they don't have purple. That's close, but that doesn't scream Trunks to me. We'll go with his super haircut here. We'll just do the bowl cut for now. Hopefully. We'll just stick with the bowl cut, and hopefully later down the line I could get a middle part thing going. But for now, oh, I do not like that. Never mind. We're gonna spend $8,000 on a haircut. Oh, it's only 3,000. Okay, 6,000. No, Trunks from Temu is so true. Wow, that is abysmal. Okay, we're gonna... That was a terrible time to get something in my fucking eye. But, okay. we'll do Trunks from Timu. So good. We're gonna do this one, and we're just gonna keep it medium and wavy, and we're just gonna say that that's what it is. There. See, that's a lot better. Okay, cool. Don't wear the hat anymore. We'll reprint the league card. Okay, let's go see if I can get this encounter by the fountain really quick. I think I have to... Yeah, I think I have to progress further, because this guy's going to keep walking on me. Unless... Yeah. Alright. We'll go the long way around, but I'm getting this fucking encounter, and I really hope it's Gyarados, or Magikarp. And then he can just sit in the back of the party, just not do anything. He's coming to gloat at me right now. He's coming to make fun of me for being a fucking Trunks ripoff. I'm not gonna use this at all. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll get a little too difficult for my dumb ass, and we'll have to put that on. But all right, there's a fishing spot in the next town. Okay, cool, awesome. Yeah, this will be an experience because oh man, I can't believe I already lost. I think that was before you got in here, Levis. It was lost the first member of the team already just by trying to capture Pooh the Stuffle. So that was fun. Oh, we're gonna meet best rival Bede here in BBL. Look at this dude. No, I didn't actually know that Bede was a guy for like probably like 2 years. Probably like 2 years after I played the game. I don't read the thing, so I just kind of go through it. What color eyes does Trunks have? Are they also purple or blue? I think they're blue now. Or were they always blue? I know they're blue. Never not hate Bede, such a prick. Yeah, he really is, for no reason. But I think it's cool to have him be like a juxtaposition to Hop, since they went the no more mean rivals route until Bede, it feels like. We'll just go 0-0 because I like that they let us pick a number, but oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think they are gray. I'm blanking. You know, you would think for someone who literally just rewatched the entire Dragon Ball Z show. Hold on, Trunks eyes. Oh wow, Google does not help me at all. Okay, so they're like this weird kind of gray blue color. So they're like it's okay. We'll keep Brown for now, but Marnie is still my favorite rival regardless. Oh yeah, I think Marnie's a really cool character, to be honest. I think that giving, first of all, a gym leader sibling as a rival, I think is just such a cool premise for one. I feel like it was very not really done before. Because I know you were the gym leader's son in the Hoenn region, but did we have a rival that was a gym leader's son besides maybe was Barry's dad a gym leader? I don't know. Anyway, I think that's a really cool premise, and the fact that she has like a fan club that she doesn't want is just really funny, I think. But okay, so this is where we battle. Okay, so I don't really have much to go on here because I don't remember Team Yell. I know that they use a lot of the Galarian Zigzagoons, but I don't remember what the rest of their teams really are. Oh, that's cool. Hop was just waiting by the door, I guess, for us. W-Hop. W-Hop. I just get Hop and How mixed up. I don't know why they did that back-to-back, but that's okay. I don't care about any of this. I just want to battle. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. My only thing is that he doesn't have any dark type moves. Or fighting type moves. So I also we'll see. We're gonna lead with Waffles, and then if Waffles, you know, can't really hold his own, then Big Brother Pooh is gonna step in and kind of. I think honestly, Stuffle is going to carry us through. If I could get like low kick, which I think he learns at level up, I don't know for sure. If he does, that's gonna be really helpful for the water type gym and just kind of carry us through most of the early game because his attack is so high. But let's see. I'll rely on him in a second. He's our secret weapon against Team Yell here. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Well, it's spamming A time. Time to just spam the A button. That's fine. That's okay. Yeah, after playing the more recent games, the battles feel so slow. Oh my god. I feel like Scarlet and Violet just have felt so much faster. The battles would. That's okay. Even BDSP was like freaky with how fast the health bars went down relative to how slow the animation was. But that's okay. Awesome. Alright. Cool. One down. Time to tackle our way through another one until Waffles cannot use tackle anymore. My favorite Spam A Simulator 2024. That's pretty much all of these more recent fucking early games for Pokemon. Favorite music genre. That's really hard because I'm weird with music. So I'll go through phases where I'll really like, let's say, I like rock rap for a while, and then I'll sit on that for months on end, and then I'll switch to something like lo-fi or something. But if I had to choose like one to listen to forever, I feel like it would probably have to be some sort of like probably some sort of like jazz lo-fi mix of sorts, just because I could listen to that while sleeping and working and just like in my head constantly. It's just like that nice kind of like Japanese jazz music type of style. I guess I would if I had to pick one, that would be it. But favorites for anything are so hard because I'm so fucking undecisive. But how about you? Roger's learning double kick. Thank you, Roger. Roger's putting in work now with the double kicks. Cool. This is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It and okay. Other times definitely rock. Yeah, that's so true. I mean, I feel like growing up, my mom would always have just like a slew of CDs in the car because that's what our car had, was a CD player, and it was always some sort of like alternative rock, punk rock. So for me, I feel like rock is just such a staple, you know? Like there's not a lot of genres that I think could do what rock can do and not get away with it, but I mean, it's just, I don't think I've met someone who doesn't like rock music. And you can do like country rock and rap rock and a whole bunch of different types of rock and roll. So yeah, that's a great favorite genre to have, man. Love it. I feel like that's pretty typical sibling stuff. Never considered her human. That's okay. I mean, you know, everybody has their own tastes. I get it. But yeah, if I was you, I would be blasting rock all the time. If you guys live together anyway. That I would be blasting it 24/7 if I had a sibling who didn't like it. Now that Team Yell is done with, we get to check in, and then we finally get to go do this cutscene and then get our encounter, and then I'm probably going to wrap it up after we get this, try to find this fishing hole in the city, because I know for sure there is one in this city. I know 100% there is a fishing hole here, and I will find it before the end of the stream. I know it's there. But oh, love it. Yeah. Yep, that's usually how it goes. It's usually how it goes. It's like how for me, I'm not the biggest fan of oh god. I'm not the biggest fan of K-pop. It's more has to do with like how they treat people in that industry, but I'm just not really a fan of the sound a lot of the time. And they would use K-pop at like every school event back in high school. It was a constant. It was all the freaking time. But it's okay, you know? That's usually how it goes. You don't like something, and then you get swarmed by it, and then you have to deal with it all the time, and then you like it. So maybe, you know, maybe she'll come around. But, you know, I don't know. All right. So we can finally get the decent-looking cutscene out of the way. That's probably the reason why my stream earlier threw a bit warning, was because there was a cutscene that had like 24 frames. So, oh, he's totally not evil. Look at him. This guy is so nice. He's like getting energy for the region. Like, there's no way he can be bad, right? It's got to be Team Yell as the bad guys. I mean, look at him. He's so nice. He's even got like this weird opposite rat tail thing going on. Yeah, I said this in the first part, not having voice acting for these cutscenes, whoever made that decision and whoever keeps making that decision at Nintendo or the Pokemon Company, they need to stop making that decision because it's so awkward. This has no impact on me whatsoever. I'm not even watching it. And that's okay. Alright. So we're getting the cool little... Sorry, really quick. You might hear my keyboard here for a second. My apologies. All right, there we go. Sorry, I didn't want to blow out the audio with my razor keeper. But for those of you watching this after the fact, or for Levis, if you're watching this right now, this stream is going to be in 2 different places. So I have a bunch of playlists on the channel. One is called Ramble Live. It's where the first part is. This part is there as well. And I just created a Nuzlocke specific playlist for this Nuzlocke, because if we beat this Nuzlocke, we will move on to other games, and hopefully eventually I'll go back and do the older games. This was just the easiest setup for me, and I really needed to start streaming because I've been talking about it on the channel for over a year, right? I think first time I ever mentioned live streams was in the 500 sub special back like 6-7 months ago. So all right, so we're finally done with this cutscene simulator. We're getting... Oh, look, like his music is so good. Just listen. There's no way this guy's a bad guy. He's just such a nice random dude. He's talking to 2, like, 10-year-olds, you know, just randomly. A lot of strangers talk to 10-year-olds in this universe. It's kind of weird, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, Leon's trying to gloat about training, and I don't need your advice because you're going to lose to me. Okay, so now I think pretty much the rest of the town opens up, but we're going to save really quick. I want to say most of the town opens up now. And I should be able to get this damn fishing spot and be done with this city. I'm over it. I don't need to be in... Where are we? Are we in Motostoke now? I don't know. Oh, this is where we get the flying taxi. Okay, cool. So we can fast travel now. So I probably will be using that in case I need to get another encounter from the wild area, because I got Stuffle in this area right here in East Lake. So I can still technically get an encounter in Rolling Fields, the Dappled Grove, the Watchtower Ruins, and then once I get the bike, I can actually do the lake as well as Axus, and then these other 3 pieces later. So that'll be cool. We'll be able to pad the team out just in case another Sparky incident happens. But we're gonna try to get it's our first water type, right? It's gotta be. Okay, yeah, it will be. I would use Kenny, but Kenny is super weak right now. Okay, so let's go. I want to say it's down here. Oh, there's an item over here that I'm not going to use anyway. I thought I'm just going to get it because I could sell it for Pokeballs. Okay. So I think if we go all the way down here. Okay, yep, there it is. Okay, cool. And this dude is just like chilling down here, being pretty sus. Please come back when you're champion. Okay. Okay, so we can either get Magikarp here, I believe, or Barracuda. And those are the 2 options. I'm okay with either. I don't think I could possibly get anything else. I think it's only those 2. Okay, I thought I fucked it up for a second. Okay, it's a Magikarp. Ooh, I don't really care. That's cool. Gyarados is going to be very helpful for... Oh, Andy's level 10. That's actually so good. Oh, I was really afraid he was going to be like level 5. Okay. So, we're going to tackle it until we can catch it. And this is going to take like probably 2 or 3 minutes to just tackle it. Tackle it down. Okay, maybe I have enough Pokeballs, so I mean Magikarp's catch rate is really low. So hopefully this Yamcha. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. See, this is love this. Levis, this is gonna this entire playthrough. You're gonna be the one viewer and you're going to get to name every single Pokemon in the party. So you have that honor now. So we're going to name him Yamcha as per recommendations. And if this is a jinx, I'm going to blame Levis and not myself, because it's obviously not going to be my fault. So we're going to name it Yamcha. Okay. If you have not watched Dragon Ball, Yamcha is the character that is useless and dies in the dumbest way possible. So we're going to hope that that's not the case here. Okay. So I'm going to just check really quick. Sorry, my monkey brain is going to make me reorganize the party a whole bunch. Okay. So So I think this spread of stats here, correct me if I'm wrong, Levis, because you're the only one in here. I think this is saying that my speed stat will increase while special attack will kind of take a hit. I think that's what that's saying, because it's a quiet nature. That sounds right. One's blue, one's red. That's what my gut's saying. So we're just gonna go with that. And if I'm wrong, I guess we'll find out, because we're either going to have a really fast Gyarados or his speed is just going to decline, but he's going to hit like a truck. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So we're going to heal from the Pokemon Center, and then we're going to call it a day here. Just wanted to do a quick little stream today. It's the opposite. Not a very good nature for him. Of course. Okay. Of course it is the opposite. See, the Yamcha name was perfect then, because now he's... Oh, man. This is going to be rough. This is going to be a rough one. We're 2 episodes in, and we have a death. But it's okay, because our team... Honestly, though, our team in the later stages... Oh, it's going to say that every time I heal, isn't it? Okay. Our team, like, at the later stages is not the worst. I've been in worse positions. I've beaten Pokemon with weaker teams than all of these in their final stages. So, you know what? So far, we're looking good. Kenny is still alive. So I'm going to take this episode as a win. But with that, we're going to wrap up the stream here. So... thank you for watching. If you watched this as a video on the channel, I appreciate it. Go ahead and check out the rest of the stuff that I do. I don't really make gameplay videos. That was always meant, I always wanted that to be for the streams that I did. I make a lot of rambles, and I talk about gaming news, my opinions, the public opinion, and how it shouldn't really affect yours. Things like that. So go ahead and check that out in the channel. I almost said in the description. There's not really a description for this stream. So thank you so much for watching. If you did, shout out Levis for being in the chat for a pretty good amount of time. I appreciate it. And with that, I will see you, my live streaming viewers, in the next stream. And you can catch me every other day on the channel.